My transfer to Turin, it was a big change for me, but from the first day that I came here, I felt like at home. For me, and I think for every football player, football is everything. It's our life, it's the way that we live, and 100% in the football, I think just about that. Nešto, evo imamo neko snimanje sad. Ciao, ciao.
Turin, the heart of the Kingdom of Savoy, cradle of the Risorgimento and the first capital of Italy, has over the centuries been home to presidents, emperors and kings. Alongside its magnificent palaces, numerous important museums, immense cultural heritage and its imposing mole, the Piedmontese capital boasts an ancient tradition that represents the apex of Italian craftsmanship.
Museum of the Juventus, it's full of history, full of the trophies. You can see also the shirts of the players who played more than 300 upper nations, I think. Here the bench where the legend were born. It's very emotional every time when you come inside here and see the history of the club. You can breathe everything, and here we can see like T-shirts of Montero. I feel really proud to make part of this team, and I would like to be here, and we will see. I will give my best, of course. The best moments so far, it's obviously like first day at Juve, when I become the player of the Juventus. When I see all these people, all these fans, all the people who work inside the club, my teammates, the presentation, the press conference, and of course my first game in the stadium and my first goal and win with the Juventus. I don't remember the date exactly, but it was against Hellas Verona.
Dusan Vlahovic, il nuovo idolo!
When I came, and after some times, first of all, when I came, I had that lucky and I had a possibility to play with Bonucci, with Chiellini. They helped me a lot to integrate myself in the team, and I spoke after with Gigi Buffon, with Alex Del Piero, with Marchisio. They explained me what that means if you're a player of the Juve, and I want to say thank you to everyone. So many objects that I like here inside, but obviously for me the most important part is the room with the trophies, with the Scudettos, with Champions League, and I think that's the thing that everybody wants to win, and it's my dream. Obviously I cannot skip it. It's dream of every football player, and I will work hard, and I will give my best to win it one day.
Turin, an ancient and modern city, exports its most famous tradition around the world: chocolate, created by master chocolatiers, whose fine art has, over the centuries, developed in step with innovative techniques for processing cocoa. To taste one of these delicious traditional chocolates while contemplating a monument or magnificent square is to experience the authentic spirit of this Savoy city.
I'm a little bit burning about this diet, about not to eat some things, but I tried it. Gianduiotto, I took just one piece because if I eat it, I eat all or nothing. So I tried just one piece, and it's really beautiful. I started to play football when I was 7, and It was like every kid. I started to play on the streets with my friends. I fall in love with the football since first moment, and I'm happy because I'm choose football, and I hope to reach the very high levels and to be one of the best. In the Belgrade, in my city, we played the football on the streets because in that time we didn't have phones. We had one pitch in our block, and everybody was there, and we just if we had one ball, and sometimes we put also the shoes, and we played like this. Then after the older guys from the hood, from the block, they bring some small goals with the nets and everything. And for us it was like very incredible, and we played then every day. Of course, in the end we destroyed the goals, we destroyed the nets, but we were happy, and I think that that's the most important thing in the life, and it's. For me, it's incredible thing to be part of this city, this club, these people, because Juventus is something different. You need to live it, you need to feel it, you need to be inside of Juventus to understand what that means.
Turin, for centuries home to the pinnacle of coffee and chocolate creation, continues to transform these traditions into contemporary made-in-Italy brands that are exported around the world. Products that, like the city itself, have the aroma of history and the taste of sweet innovation.
For me, in Italy, I feel really good. It's like my home. I'm really used to be here, and I learned the language. I have so many friends, and for me it's a pleasure to be here, to be part of the Italian culture. Italy is something special, like, you know, the cities that Italy have, the people, the food, the culture, the football. I hope to bring big joy to the Juventus fans. If I want to go to the city, for example, with my family or with my friends to make some coffee, or if I need something, if I need to go out, they don't disturb you, they are very polite. If they ask for the picture, they ask you in the good way, and for me it's pleasure to go out, to be in the city, and also you can feel the passion of the fans and their love for the club, and I'm happy every time when I have contact with the people and when I go out. We play for ourselves, for our families, for our friends, but at the end of the day we play for the fans, and for them they follow us, they crying for us, they join for us, and for us it's really important thing to feel the passion and the love of the fans. Everybody is looking at you, and they are waiting for you to make something to make their day nice. Maybe they forgot about their problems if they're watching you. So for me it's responsibility, but it's a pleasure, and I think I don't make difference. I think that we are normal people like everybody. Right now we are in the Piazza Vittorio Veneto, which is one of the biggest piazza in the Europe, and we are approaching the church Gran Madre.
Triangoli della magia bianca e quella nera.
Dov'è quella bianca? Like I said, you need to be honored. Also, you need to be also off the pitch. You need to be classy. You need to be elegant. You need to have good behavior. You need to be polite with everybody. And I think that you can learn a lot of things being in this city and being in this club. So I wanna say thanks to everybody.